in Tulsa itself, the things we got to do, they have this barbecue, like barbecue convention or barbecue fair every year. And if you get there early enough, you can buy just like a box. It's basically like a plate, and you go from station to station. You get to try everything out, and it was fantastic. Like, you go, Oklahoma has fantastic barbecue, but in places like that, you have everyone who's trying their best to make sure that they're going to have the best barbecue because it's a competition, and that was really cool. There's this place called the Center of the Universe where when you go stand in it, it's kind of like one of those places where it's built in a circle and the circle is kind of raised around you. So when you talk, you hear everything echoing back to you. It's just really cool. It's just one of those random little things out there in the city. It's this place called Sushi Train. It's right by, it's kind of near where the mission home was, but it's one of those like all you can eat sushi places, but it's literally like on a mechanical train. You know, you sit up at the bar and they have like this long train with the, you know, all the little, I guess, pallet things in the back, but then they'll just like put a plate of sushi on it and it'll just, you know, drive around, and you know they charge you based on how many plates you have, but you just be sitting there and be like, oh, that looks good, and I just take that. That was just a really cool experience for some reason. So yeah, that was fun. Colleges there, they have a big one called it's Oral Roberts University. These massive buildings surrounded by like trees and smaller buildings. So they have one. The tallest building, it's like it's a set of 3 buildings, the main university. The tallest building is as tall as Noah's Ark was long. The second building is as tall as Noah's Ark was tall. And the third building is as tall as Noah's Ark was wide. So like has the 3 dimensions of Noah's Ark. So you look at it and it's just like incredibly huge. It's covered in like these goldish bronze windows. And any plaster that you can see is white. So you look at it, and it's just like this huge, magnificent building. And then you look around it, and a lot of the buildings, they kind of look like this space age, really like space age. It kind of looks like Disneyland, Futureland type of thing. They have one of the buildings, it's like this flame at the top where, like, I guess the rumor is that as long as the flame will go out when, you know, for Christ's second coming. And so as long as it's burning, then Christ hasn't come back yet. So that's cool. But the thing that people, I guess, nationwide know about it is they have these big hands. They call them the praying hands. They're probably like 30 feet tall, just these huge bronze hands just doing this. It's just this huge statue. And so we started when we would pick the missionaries up from the airport, we would always drive by that, stop and get out. And it was always a funny sight seeing like 20 to 30 missionaries, Mormon missionaries, surrounded around the Oral Roberts University praying hands, all getting pictures. So that's like one of the big things. When I said I was going to Oklahoma, people were like Oral Roberts praying hands and just the university. So that was cool.